Hey there, it's Tara Sage coming to you from the Florida Keys. And I hope that you can hear me, see me okay. The setup for today was a little challenging, but I just totally wanted to share this setting with you and not have to be inside for the video. So if you could give me a thumbs up if you can hear me okay and the wind's not too much. If it is, I will do some shifting of things. But if you could, give me a thumbs up if you can hear me here in Key West with this beautiful sea breeze. Mike Bruni, give me a thumbs up. Yeah, you can hear me. Okay, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. So I'm here today with my Tips from Tara, my Thursday video series, and today I'm going to be pulling back the curtain on a personal goal and my own psychology of action, if you will, that has had to really transform in order for me to stay with this goal. And I'm guessing some of you will be able to relate in your own way to that. So here we are. It is January 18th. I'm trying to turn my head away from the wind. It's January 18th, and we're about 3 weeks into the new year, and this is right about that time when the gyms start to get a little bit less crowded, right, than they were in those first few weeks of the new year. Folks who started the new year with the best intentions, but maybe who started to lose some steam or missed a day or two and then felt badly about it and frustrated with themselves, and they thought that, maybe I don't have what it takes to stay with this gym thing, and doubt started sneaking in, or life just seemed to get in the way of their best intentions. So I'm curious if you, first of all, relate to this at all, and do you see yourself in this at all? I'm really curious. So post, if you would, in the comments, which one are you? Are you the one of the folks at the gym who is there year round and is maybe even entertained by the increase in numbers those first few weeks of every year, when people are pouring in new members and all of that, with all that enthusiasm? Or are you someone who starts with enthusiasm and shows up and tells yourself this year is going to be different, and you show up several times a week perhaps until you don't again? So which one are you? I'd love to hear in the comments. And then the gym membership, if you're one of those folks who starts strong and then falls off, then the gym membership, it sits there, right? And then you end up feeling defeated or frustrated with yourself all over again. And I speak to this because I've been there. I speak to this from firsthand experience and firsthand repeated year after year. Now, fitness is obviously only one example of how this can work. This doesn't only apply to fitness goals, not at all. So feel free to adapt this to whatever goals you're working on that you may have set for yourself for the new year and started out strong with, but then you aren't exactly following through in the way you had intended. So the same ideas really do apply no matter what the goal is. Now, my background is in psychology, and specifically in behavior modification. And as a life and business coach, a big part of how I support my clients is not only around clarity and strategy, but it's also around supporting you as a facilitator of action. So really helping you to successfully navigate around any of the BS rules or the old beliefs or the habits or stories that are keeping you from being consistent on your goals and on your dreams. So those who know me know that I love Latin dance. I love Latin dance. And I've been dancing for many years now, and I crave it, and I love it so much, and it's so easy for me to stay with it because I love it. I never have to talk myself into dancing. But several months back, I decided I wanted to really up my game and add to that a new level of fitness and building more strength in my body. So I'm in my 40s, and, it's a wise move to add resistance training and all that and keep your bones healthy and strong. So it's also, of course, about how I want to look and feel in my body. So I set some goals to accomplish some things that I have never been able to do, frankly. And one of them is push-ups. Unless my knees have been on the ground, I have been yet to succeed at push-ups. Well, I'm proud to say I am really making progress on this goal of push-ups. And at some point, maybe I'll post a video of me doing full-on push-ups with my knees off the ground. But here's the thing. One hiccup, right? And it can get all thrown off. Give me a thumbs up if you relate. One hiccup and it can get all thrown off. And I recently wrote this blog post about fitness on the road and about an app that I use and follow that's kind of like having a fitness trainer in my pocket, and how I essentially make a gym out of a picnic table and a few weights. So it's handy. I'm going to share that link with you. But the program that I'm doing, it has lots of different levels that you move through. And I completed the month-long foundational part of the program. And then things got progressively more challenging in the next phase of the program. And in this next phase of the program that I'm in now, I'm currently in week 11. And week 11 includes 4 resistance training workouts and 4 cardio workouts, each of which take about 35-40 minutes apiece. So that's 8 workouts over a 6-day period with 1 day of rest per week. So it's pretty intense. But, I like intense, and I like it. I enjoy it very much. I like the challenge. I'm really, really enjoying it. But here's the thing. I've been on week 11 for a month, basically. It's been a month of week 11s. So first it was due to an injury. I hurt my neck, and I couldn't turn my head for weeks, and I couldn't complete the exercises because of it. So I redid week 11 the next week. And then an old foot injury from dancing started to bother me, and I couldn't complete all the week 11 exercises the following week either. And then weather got in the way. As I said, I make my picnic table a gym, so the weather has to cooperate. And then yesterday I made a conscious decision to sacrifice my workout time in order to do some sightseeing that we wanted to do and knew we wouldn't be able to do later this week. So now my workout schedule for this week is a day behind. Okay, so what do you do? Well, next week will be my 4th week of week 11. So, but that's what you do. It's okay, right? Because I'm not talking myself out of it or telling myself that I'm a failure, and I'm not going to quit. And I'm also not letting myself off the hook, right? At the minimum, I've completed 4 of the 8 workouts each week, even while being injured. I didn't do nothing. I did what I could do. So what are you seeing for yourself in this? I am committed to doing as many week 11s as it takes for me to complete it in full before I move on to week 12. So, what are you hearing in this story for yourself? I want you to get clear about goal setting and action, and know that it's really not about doing it perfectly perfect. That is not what sets people apart. What sets people apart is those who stay with it, those who refuse to quit. And to do this, it requires that you also refuse to buy the all or nothing mentality that gets so many people. So it requires that you refuse to fall into that rabbit hole of thinking, oh, I'll never get this right, so why bother? You know, everyone has a leg up on me. They must know how to do this in a way that I don't. No, it's not about getting it right. It's about showing up and staying with it again and again and again and again, as many times as it takes. That's what it's about. So it's about being willing to do a do-over. It's about being willing to have 4-week 11s and being unwilling to quit. You got it? So I did my leg exercises this morning. I'm going to go for my cardio workout in just a few, all with the knowing that week 11, number 3 is going to only make me stronger and more ready for my week 11, number 4 next week. So that's that. So before I go, I have 2 questions for you. And I really want you to take this on. I want to hear from you about this. So question number 1 is, what are you recommitting to today? What are you recommitting to today on behalf of your best self? Is it time for a recommitment? What are you recommitting to? And question number 2, what action will you take in the next 24 hours to move forward on that goal or that dream? What action will you take in the next 24 hours to move forward on your goal? Got it? I want to hear from you. Okay, so that's my Tips from Tara video for you here today. I hope it serves you very, very well. I am sending you so much love from the beautiful Florida Keys. You can see the view right behind me from our little house. And until our next connection, bye for now. Much love.